The success comes from experience, and experience comes from bad experience. Can you agree with me? Okay, so I see where you're trying to go with this. I have a different take on it. So my take is this: you don't always have to experience bad things to be successful. You don't always have to experience um, um, anything to learn. There's two ways. Look, there's two ways to learn. You
Where's
can
the
learn
where's the
through.
card? Where's the card with the two ways, dude? Where's the framework? It's a framework.
Well, You can learn through pain, or you can learn through your brain.
At least write it out.
So
At least
you
write it
have to
out.
learn. Okay. Maybe. What is this? Okay, you can see that, right, Ayush? You can learn through pain or learn through your brain. So, okay, so I won't have to belabor this. Let me just explain to you. You got this category, you got this category. Learning through pain is learning through trial and error. Learning through pain is wasting your time, wasting your money, wasting your energy, and then you reflect back on that pain. That, oh, now I learned me an experience. Well, there's ways you don't have to learn through pain. This is like more physical, more emotional. Over here, this is intellectual. This is mental. So you can learn. You can learn through books, and don't have to go through the experience. You can learn through somebody else's experience, and not have to go through that experience to be successful. That's why we have blueprints. That's why we have models. That's why we have coaches.
Frameworks. That's why we have frameworks.
So you can hire a coach like myself or Evan, and all those things that you're going to have to experience over the next 5 or 10 years, you can learn all that in a small minuscule of time, because we're going to be sharing with you our experiences that we already went through. So you'll have to learn through our ups and downs. We already took the blows for you. You follow me? Again, what else? Success and experience. So yeah, they say experience is the best teacher. Not always, because there's people out there who may not even come back from some bad experiences that they had. They call them drug overdoses and stuff like that. You don't have to experience everything to learn everything. And experience is not all. It's a wonderful teacher, but it's not always the best teacher. The other E is education. That's why we have universities and colleges.
Wait. What E? What was the first E?
Well, experiences.
Oh, I see. Okay. But you see, you're not writing it down. I'm already behind. You got to write it down. I'm thinking you're on pain and pleasure, whatever's on that sheet.
Yeah, but
pain and brain.
Yes, I was. But then I wanted to go back to what he was saying about experiences, and you don't have to experience everything to learn everything. Some people have bad experiences; they never recover from those bad experiences. They call them they call them trauma. They could be so traumatized from that bad experience that they're gonna be in therapy for the rest of their life. So you don't always have to learn. So get that notion out of your head. Again, the other E is education. That falls under the B. Education. This is the pain, the experiences, trial and error over here. Over here is the education. You can go, for example, you don't have to go touch a hot stove. Like, oh, this is hot. No, you can learn from somebody else who could give you all the physics and what it would do to your body if you touch a hot stove. I think you understand that. But again, that's why we have colleges and universities. Those are like storehouses of education. Education is everything. And even if you go through the experience, what do you get? An education. So that's just a little shift you might need to do in your thinking in regards to bad experiences. That's how you learn to be successful. No. You don't have to go through all the bad experiences. Okay, what else? That's it. So let me let Evan, I'm going to toss over to Evan. Evan, the question was success comes from experience and experience comes from bad experience. Can you agree with me?
Yeah. So I like Zane's big rant. That was fun. we got through a couple of frameworks here and there. It was good. Feeling it. What I would say is, yes. The way I like it is because it gives you permission to do something where I think a lot of people are just too afraid to do anything. A lot of people are just trying to be perfect, too afraid to take any kind of action. And so if that helps you take some kind of action, I think it's great, right? It's like, you want to start a YouTube channel? Awesome, go. But I don't have the right camera, but I don't have the whatever, right? Like, just go, right? Like if that experience quote helps you, just get out there and start making mistakes. Awesome. The way to shortcut it Zen said education. My version of it is model success, right? And that whatever you're going through, somebody's already done it before, and so go learn from them. And maybe that's on the inside of a university. Depends what you want to do. I think if you want to be an entrepreneur, university is probably not going to help you that much. But somebody has done what you're trying to do. Maybe not exactly, but close. And so go learn from them. Go study them. Be around them. See what they've done, especially how they started. Right? How somebody now makes an extra $1 million? Who cares? But how did they get started? How did they go from 0 to 1? Or whatever goal you want to run a marathon. Looking at a marathon runner now and what they do is not going to be super helpful. But how did they start it? How did they run their first marathon? That's what's interesting. So don't be afraid to just make and create and gain some experience doing it, and recognize that the fastest way to save my company. Like I was about to go bankrupt on my first business, but the idea of modeling success, copying Bill Gates, who I'd never met, but his story helped me get some ideas for what I could do, and that saved my company. And ever since, it's just been modeling success.
Okay, perfect. And I want to add some more because see, Evan always inspires me. So yeah, you got to do both, and you got to balance both, because the beautiful thing about entrepreneurs, and that's what we're talking about here, is everything you want to know is already here. Somebody took their wisdom. You can go way back to Plato, Aristotle, you name it. Someone took what they know and put it in a book. And your job is to find that book, which is education. Or in today's age, go find that blog, go find that podcast, go find that YouTube channel like Evan. There's biographies. I used to study biographies all the time. Here in America, we had the biography channel, and I religiously used to watch
love the biography channel.
Ted, the guy who started CNN,
Ted Turner. Ted Turner.
I used to. They have Oprah there. They give you all their little small beginnings, all the challenges they went through, whether it was health challenges, financial. It's like, and it's so inspiring, but at the same time, it's like, look how much you learn. And again, those guys take those experiences and everything they went through, and they always write a biography themselves, or they write their best lessons learned in a book. But today everything's video, and Evan has curated everything in a video, and watch interviews. So again, you can learn through other people's experiences. You should go out there. At the end of the day, you got to do the work. You got to have experiences to back up the education, because to be successful in life, you got to have education plus application equals transformation. So you still have to do the thing, but you want to make sure you're doing the right thing, not the wrong thing. Okay, so that's my last little piece. Okay,
I like it. And listen, I'll add one little thing on top of that. Like whatever your learning style is, there's something. Like if you like videos, there's videos. If you like books, there's still books. The books are still there, right? No problem. Read the books. You want coaching or memberships or something like this, live streams, like all of that is there. So whatever your learning style is always something there for you. You just have to reach out.
Okay. I got another one real quick. So these are the 3 popular learning styles. Can you see that? Auditory, by listening, visual, by what you see, and kinesthetic, by what you feel and what you do. And some people are more physical learners. They learn by hands-on. So you do have to learn your learning style so you can know what's best for you. And some people learn better by watching videos. And some people learn better just by what they hear. And in reality, we are all 3 of them, but there are 1 or 2 that you favor more. So you have to know your learning style. Like Evan, he loves learning from video versus books. I like being intimate with the book. It's just something I love. Reading is the thing that changed my life. It changed my mindset. So I love reading, but I love videos too, because all the elements are in video. All the visual effects there, the auditory is there, the emotional component is there, even the entertainment value is there. But reading it's slower, it takes more time, but for me it gets deeper in me. So that's why I'm a big reader and a writer. So yeah, know your learning style.